Now, some clarity could come tomorrow about the fate of 2 Holland America cruise ships and whether they'll be allowed to dock in South Florida. One has many people on board who are sick or have died from coronavirus. CBS 4's Carey is live at Port Everglades with an update on this rapidly changing saga at sea. Carey.
That's right, Elliot, and it will come before the Broward County Commission tomorrow morning for a decision on whether those ships will be able to dock here at Port Everglades. We did speak to a couple on board one of those ships. They live in South Florida. They believe that the ships should be able to return here. However, today Governor Ron DeSantis said he believes that's a bad idea. 2 Holland America cruise ships, the Zaandam and the Rotterdam, are through the Panama Canal and on their way towards South Florida. Cliff Kolber and his wife are on board the Rotterdam. They live in Miramar and hope talk of denying the ship's access to Port Everglades is inaccurate.
I do know this is a very serious thing, but I think that this is getting out of hand.
The Kolbers are aware that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is not a fan of bringing the ships here.
We think it's a mistake to be putting people into southern Florida right now, given what we're dealing with. So we would like to have medical personnel simply dispatched to that ship.
Holland America said Monday night that on board the Zaandam are 193 people with flu-like symptoms, 8 with confirmed cases of COVID-19, and 4 people have died. The Rotterdam took healthy passengers from the Zaandam and is not known to have any COVID-19 cases on board. DeSantis believes docking at Port Everglades would tax South Florida's resources. But Cliff Kolber said that's not the humane thing to do. In fact, he drew a parallel between this situation and the situation more than 80 years ago when American leaders refused to allow the SS St. Louis to dock in the U.S. That ship carried Jewish refugees fleeing Nazi Germany. Historians believe a number of those people wound up in German hands and were killed.
I'm Jewish. I remember the St. Louis. I was brought up learning about it, and I never thought that I would be put in the same position.
The decision on the ships appears to rest in the hands of Broward County commissioners, who will meet Tuesday morning to discuss the ship's fate. Broward County Commissioner Barbara Sharif is a nurse practitioner, and she wants the Zaandam to dock in Broward.
The fact that you're an American citizen and America can tell you to go away and stay in the middle of the ocean and get sick, absolutely not. That's not American.
In an editorial to the South Florida Sun-Sentinel published Monday evening, the president of Holland America said the COVID-19 situation is one of the most urgent tests of our common humanity. To slam the door in the face of these people betrays our deepest human values. Cliff Kolber agrees.
We are their residents. We are U.S. citizens. There's no reason for what they're doing and getting out of hand.
Now, Republican Senator Rick Scott put out a statement today about this. He said he believes that if the Zaandam is allowed to dock here at Port Everglades, that everyone on board should be tested, they should be quarantined, and the ship should be held here in port. Again, Broward County commissioners will start discussing this item at their meeting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Live near Port Everglades, Carey, CBS 4 News Tonight.